Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Divya. In this session, we are going to learn or discuss about the Constitution of India. Let's discuss introduction. The Constitution Assembly. A Constitution Assembly is also known as a Constitutional Convention, Constitutional Congress, or Constitution Assembly. It is a body assembled for the purpose of drafting or revising a constitution. Members of Constitution Assembly may be elected by a popular vote drawn by sortition, appointed, or by some combination of these methods. Assemblies are typically considered distinct from a regular legislature, although members of the legislature may compose a significant numbers or all of its members. As the fundamental document consisting a state, a constitution cannot normally be modified or amended by the state normal legislative procedure in some jurisdictions. Instead, a constitutional convention or a constitutional assembly, the rules for which are normally laid down in the constitution, may be set up. A constitution assembly is usually set up for a specific purpose which it carries out in a relative short time, after which are assemblies dissolved. A constitutional assemblies form a representative democracy. Indian Constitution Assembly. The Indian Constitution Assembly of India was elected to write the Constitution of India and served as its first parliament as independent nation. It was set up as a result of negotiations between the leaders of the Indian independence movement and members of the British cabinet mission. The Constitution Assembly was elected directly by the members of the Provincial Legislative Assembly, which elected under the British Raj. It first met on December 9, 1946 in Delhi, on August 15, 1947. India became an independent nation and the Constitution Assembly started functioning of India's parliament. B.R. Ambedkar drafted the Constitution of India in conjunction with the requisite deliberations and debates of the Constitution Assembly. The Assembly approved the Constitution on November 26, 1949, celebrated as Constitution India, and it took effect on January 26, 1950, a day now recommended as Republic Day in India. Once the Constitution took effect, the Constitution Assembly became the Provisional Parliament of India. The Constitution Assembly of India was elected to frame the Constitution of India. It was elected by the Provincial Assembly following India's independence from the British rule in 1947. Its members served as the nation's first parliament as the Provincial Parliament of India. The Indian National Congress held its session at Lucknow in April 1936, presided by Jawaharlal Nehru. The official demand for Constitutional Assembly was raised and Government of India Act 1935 was rejected as it imposed the constitution which was against the will of the Indians. C. Rajagopalachari voiced the demand for a Constitution Assembly on 15th November 1930 based on adult practice and was accepted by the British in August 1940. On 8 August 1940, a statement was made by Viceroy Lord Lithgow about the expansion of the Governor-General's Executive Council and the establishment of a War Advisory Council. This offer was known as the August Offer, including given full weight to minority opinions, allowing Indians to draft their own constitution. Under the Cabinet Mission Plan of 1946, elections were held in the first time of Constitution Assembly. Background on election. India was still under British rule when the Constitution Assembly was established. Following negotiations between Indian leaders and members of the 1946 Cabinet Mission to India from the United Kingdom, Provincial Assembly election was held in early 1946. Constitution Assembly members were elected indirectly by members of the newly elected provincial assemblies and initially included representatives for those provinces that formed part of Pakistan, some of which are now in Bangladesh. The Constitution Assembly had 389 representatives, including 15 women. The interim government of India was found on 2nd September 1946 from the newly elected Constitution Assembly. Committees of the Constitution Assembly. The major committees: Drafting Committee, established by Bhimarao Ambedkar; Union Power Committee, Jawaharlal Nehru; Union Constitution Committee, Jawaharlal Nehru; Provincial Constitution Committee, Vallabhbhai Patel; Advisory Committee of Fundamental Rights, Minorities and Tribal and Excluded Areas, Vallabhbhai Patel. The committee had the following subcommittees: Fundamental Rights Subcommittee, J.B. Kripalani; Minority Subcommittee, Harendra Kumar Mukherjee; North-East Frontier Tribal Areas and Assam Included and Partially Excluded Area Subcommittee, Gopinath Bardolai; Excluded and Partially Excluded Areas Subcommittee, A.V. Thakkar; Rules of Procedure Committee, Rajendra Prasad; States Committee, Jawaharlal Nehru; Steering Committee, Rajendra Prasad; ADHOC Committee on the National Flag, Rajendra Prasad; Committee for the Functions of the Constitutional Assembly, G.B. Mavlankar; House Committee, B. Pattabhi Sitaramayya; Language Committee, Mathuri Satyanarayana; Order of Business Committee, K.M. Munshi. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Chairman with other members of the Drafting Committee of Constitution Assembly of India on 29th August 1947. These are some pictures of the Constitution Assembly of India. Thank you.